Welcome back. I hope you all had a brilliant holiday. The weather was so good to us. It was lovely to see lots of families out walking up the hills, along the prom, seeing all the young people out playing. It was great seeing them playing football at the cages, down in the beach and everything. So I hope you had a great holiday, although we couldn't travel very far, obviously. However, it's wonderful to have everybody back in school, all our young people and staff back in school. It was great seeing them coming through the door on the 19th of April. It's the main reason why we do the job, is to see the young people in front of us. So I hope they're enjoying being back and have enjoyed the first week back. And I know that they'll continue to get a really good experience here in Dunoon Grammar School now that they're back. This week you will see and hear of a number of issues and things that are happening in the school. You'll hear about our assessment window 1, which is taking place this week and will continue on Monday and Tuesday next week. You'll hear about our senior option process. There'll be an S6 update, a house time update, an update on our primary 7 transition, some information on our standardised assessment procedures, a little bit of information again regarding our recognising achievement, and also this week, just before I hand over to Mr Gallagher, Mrs Campbell and Miss Stewart, we had our friends from STV News into the school this week who were interviewing 4 of our senior pupils about their return to school, about how they felt during lockdown, about how they're feeling about their assessments this year and about not sitting examinations. So that obviously showed on Friday, so I hope you managed to see it. But Ewan Petrie from STV News was great with our young people again, and it's great to have such a good friend in STV, and we really appreciate all the support that they give us.
Hi, Mr Gallagher here. I hope you had a lovely weekend. The first assessment window for the alternative certification model has closed for S5 and S6, and there's just 2 more days, Monday and Tuesday, for S4. There'll then be a period of consolidation before window 2 opens, which will be in the middle of May. Some departments may continue some assessments during the period in between the 2 windows, particularly practical subjects where practical skills have to be assessed, but those departments will keep you informed of any such assessments during that time. During this period, there'll be marking going on by the individual class teachers and departments. There'll be moderation activities that I've explained in the SQA updates, where we'll be quality assuring the marking to make sure that the results then that are produced on the back of these assessments are accurate and fair. That information will be shared to you and feedback will be given to you to help you prepare for window 2 also. I would urge you to continue with your revision efforts. Make sure you do get some rest and recuperation, but continue with your revision efforts, and remember to have a look at eSchool for the online study support resource, live study support resource that's available to not only you guys but all the young people across Scotland as they also prepare for assessments as part of the alternative certification model. So look out for that feedback and make sure that you're acting on the feedback from your individual class teachers, and make sure that you're then fully prepared for window 2, but also make sure you get that rest so you're ready to go again when window 2 reopens. Senior option forms for next academic year have been issued. They were sent by Expressions, they were put on the Google Classroom, and hard copies are available in the school. As you'll see, there's a real substantial increase in the number of options available to you this year, particularly on remote learning resources such as the COCO project, working with other schools in the Northern Alliance, which is 8 local authorities that Argyll and Bute are part of, and we're looking for remote learning partnerships to bolster the options available to young people within those areas, but also through our friends at Argyll College. If you're looking to take one of these remote learning courses, can you make sure you've chosen a backup from the column structure that's available on the front cover page, just in case the course doesn't run. These online courses will run based on sufficient numbers of young people choosing them and availability. So please make sure you do have a backup and be able to discuss that and share that backup when you meet with your head of house this coming week. Heads of house have put out details of appointments. Again, that has been shared by Expressions. It has been put on the Google Classroom, and you can pick up your individual appointment slip from the Pupil Support Office from your head of house. Parents, carers, you are very welcome to attend these interviews. If you want to do so, the details will be shared with you, and you can attend through Google Meet. We'll also have careers advisors on standby for these interviews, these live interviews, who can pass their expertise about future steps beyond Dunoon Grammar School during these discussions also. So any queries at all, please do not hesitate to contact your head of house, and I'm really interested to see what subject choices you'll be making for next academic year.
Hi everyone, it is Mrs Campbell here. I'm the Deputy Head Teacher at Dunoon Grammar School. I just wanted to tell you about what's happening this week and next week in house time. Our S1 to S3 pupils are going to be working on a project called Dear NHS, and this is for the Luna Project. The Luna Project is a charity run by young people that aims to improve awareness and support for young people with disabilities and long-term health conditions, primarily through the creation of resources and running of workshops in schools. One of their current workshops and projects is called Dear NHS. And this is, they are collating a collection of letters from young people. And this is based on Adam Kay's Dear NHS, which they absolutely loved, but felt that it didn't capture the experiences properly of our young people. So what we're going to be doing in house time is thinking about our own experiences of the NHS and pulling together our own letters, and that can be done as in written format or as a poem or a piece of artwork. And all of your submissions are going to come to me, and I will submit them to the Luna Project, and we'll see if any will be able to be published. So that will be this week for S1 to S3 and next week in house time. This is just a message for S6 pupils that myself and the other heads of house would like to meet with you on Friday the 30th of April during your column F period, which is Friday period 2. We would like to meet with you just to run over an update on all of the things that will be happening for you in the next couple of months in terms of leaving school. So we want to give you an update regarding your leavers hoodies and the arrangements for your leavers day. So we would like you all to wait in the forum, just wherever you're sitting in the forum during period 2. So that will be after break time, period 2 on Friday the 30th of April. Thank you and have a good week.
Hi everyone, I am not long home from school, it's Thursday evening, and I just want to give an update with regard to two different things and a wee reminder about a third thing. So I want to give an update with regard to P7 transition, and I would also like to give you information about S3 SNSAs, which stands for Scottish National Standardised Assessments, and I also want to give you a wee Recognising Achievement reminder. So first of all, P7 transition. Next week beginning the 26th of April, we will be running, myself and Mrs Campbell, Mrs Helen Campbell, we will be running the third round of parental information evenings and question and answer sessions, this time on the theme of support. On the closed Facebook page dedicated to P7 transition this year, I have once again shared the programme for that. As per previous evenings, I will be sending out the Google Meet link in the morning to primary heads, who will then forward it on to yourselves. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting with you all again. I know that, I can't believe we're now at the end of April. You will be really anxious to hear about our transition plans as far as having young people up into the school building. So we will give you an update on that. But as I said, the theme of the evening is on support. So this is about giving you information with regard to the role of the head of house, the role of the deputy support, the role of the principal teacher, support behaviour and learning, the role of other partners who we have in the school who support young people's well-being, as well as information about child's plans, etc. So this is very much pertinent to all parents and carers, but particularly so to those who have young people with additional support needs. So as I've said, I'm really looking forward to welcoming you all again online next week, and you will get the link to your meet at some point on the day of the meet in the morning. I would next like to talk to parents of S3 young people about Scottish National Standardised Assessments. This is something the Scottish Government brought in a number of years ago, and at the end of various stages of primary 7 and at the end of S3, the end of the broad general education, the Scottish Government asked that young people sit standardised assessments in reading, writing and numeracy. Last year, as a result of the pandemic, they were cancelled. This year, the Scottish Government are not cancelling the SNASs, as we call them, or SNSAs, and they're going to be going ahead with them. So we are planning for young people to sit those in May time. It will consist of 3 computerised assessments. As I've said, one assessment will be on to assess young people's reading skills, another will be to assess young people's writing skills, and the final one is to assess young people's numeracy skills. So I will get a letter sent out to parents and carers of S3 young people as soon as possible before those assessments begin. And finally, just a wee reminder that at Dunoon Grammar School we absolutely value and want to celebrate young people's achievements. We have over the last few years been working very, very hard on recognising both young people's achievements but also the achievements of our staff as well. So if parents and carers and young people have at all any achievements they would like us to recognise and to include within their young person's achievement database, as well as celebrate it on social media and within achievement assemblies, etc., which we will hold in the future when allowed, please don't hesitate to contact either myself on samantha.stewart@argyll-bute.gov.uk or Mr. Colin Spark, who is currently acting principal teacher of business and computing, and he is still our recognising achievement coordinator, and you will be able to contact him on colin.spark@argyll-bute.gov.uk. Many thanks, take care.
A reminder about our COVID testing. All young people are encouraged to take part in the testing programme. We sent a letter out to S1 to S3 parents via expressions and email where there was an online sign up to complete the consent form. You can still do that. We'll send that letter back out again today so that you can sign up for it. All testing kits should have been given to young people from their house teachers, and young people should test themselves on a Wednesday morning and a Saturday morning before they eat or drink. Testing is voluntary, however we strongly recommend that everybody does take part in the testing programme. Our S4 and S6 pupils have already started their testing, but if you need a new testing kit you can collect it from the school office and they will code which one that we're giving out to you. I hope you have a great week. For those S4s that are continuing with their assessments on Monday and Tuesday, I wish you all the very best, and I will speak to you again next week.
Go. No way!